this in my heart that if you give God all the glory, He'll be sure and give you some for yourself. But my thing today is to tell you to don't take it for yourself. Allow God to let you be recognized for what you are doing. I don't care what nobody says. Anybody praising them all the time and lifting them up all the time. If you're not careful, you'll take a little of what belongs to God for yourself. Saul made this mistake one day. I remember a story in the Bible where he told Saul, said, I want you to go and utterly destroy Amalek. Saul got down to Amalek. So he killed all of the things that he saw at first. But as he began to look around and make his way through the city, he found there are some things in this city that are too good to destroy. So Saul went about his way of taking a little for himself. He said, I believe I'll keep these best looking cows. I believe that I'll keep the best of these sheep. And these biggest and strongest oxen. I'll keep them for myself. Go on home and get back to where you are. God told Samuel to go down there and tell Saul that he can't be king no more. Because he's taking a little for himself. I want you to understand today that you cannot take God's glory for yourself. God is so good to us that we ought to be able to give him glory in every situation. If you can utter a breath this morning and have a voice that can say thank you to God this morning, you ought to be able to give God all of the glory. I'm glad that I found out that all of the glory is God. Well, what it is left for me. I guess I better start over again. My heart has attacked me now 2 times. What do I do now, Lord? They telling me, say, boy, you need to take you about 6 months off for preaching. I can't do that. I took 44 years off for preaching. And now preaching is going to kill me. I kind of feel like Esther. If I perish, then let me perish. I got to tell everybody. Y'all have to excuse me now. Because I'm often getting a little excited. But I want you to know that God has opened my eyes. Turned me around and placed my feet on a solid rock. And I'm so glad this morning that it's a new beginning. I started a long time ago. Found myself on the wrong track. And like my friend Saul, I found myself trying to tear down the church. Now I want you to know that I didn't go and persecute anybody. But I always had something to say about the church. Every time I go to church, they want money. Now you would have thought that these crack dealers that I was going to was giving me the crack for free. But every crack dealer I ever ran up on wanted money. But here, this preacher got too nice of a car. I can't keep giving him all of my money. If I'm thinking that I'm taking care of the church by showing up to church Easter and Mother's Day. A lot of times, preacher, I didn't know Christmas. I've been feeling well from Christmas Eve. I want you to know that when you realize that you have to give God all of the glory, you can make, like your thing says, a brand new start. Old man Saul said he was a mean man, hated the church. So much so until he went to the chief priest and got letters so that if he found anybody calling on God, that he could bring them bound back to Jerusalem. But let me tell you now, when you start to messing with God's program, I just believe that 1 or 2 things are going to happen to you. God's going to close your eyes, or he's going to open your eyes. I can see Saul on his way down to persecute the church. As he was on his way coming close to Damascus, Bible says that a light shone from heaven. Is there anybody in the room that can say, I saw a light from heaven? I never will forget the day that I saw the light. My God said, called me by my name. Said, boy, you messed around with me long enough. I've taken care of you through all of your foolishness. I didn't let crack cocaine kill you. I didn't let nobody's husband do away with you. I didn't let nobody kill you in these clubs at night. And you still act like you don't know who I am. Say, boy, I think that I spared your life enough that you ought to be able to live up in this down world. Lord, everything is going on all around me. Every time I turn around, people are plotting on me. Seems like everybody is trying to see my demise. But God said, boy, you would have been dead a long time ago. But I want you to understand that even when it didn't seem like I was around, I was watching you. Aren't you glad today that God just keeps on watching you? I'm so glad that he watched me in the sunshine. And then he watched me in the rain. He watched me when I had heartache. And he watched me through all of my pain. I heard somebody say all day and all night, the angel just keeps watching over me. Is there anybody here that's ready to go on a new beginning? If you go on your new beginning, my God will go with you. He will watch you. My God will go before you and move the stumbling blocks out of the way. Is there anybody here that knows my God will go along with you? I never will forget. I used to hear my grandmother say, Lord, don't move my mountain. Just give me the strength to climb. Don't take away my stumbling blocks. Lord, I'm trying to do my best. I've tried now to let go of some of these habits, but they just keep following me. I'm trying to do what you call me to do, but I got too many stumbling blocks in my way. I heard God say the next stumbling block, I want you to step up on it. When you step up on it, it'll bring you closer to me. Every stumbling block, you want to step up on it. Every mountain, asking for strength to climb. The higher you get, the closer you get to God. Is there anybody here that wants to be close to God? Keep on climbing until you see his face. I'm so glad that I found out before I lost my life. I heard him calling me. Said, Karl Anthony Hubbard, you ought to come now. Aren't you glad that when I heard him, I came? I came to Jesus just like I was. I was weary, I was wounded and sad. But let me tell you what he done. He took my sorrow and he gave me joy. He took my confusion. I'm glad about it. He took my weakness and he gave me strength. Is there anybody here glad they found God? And while they were on their way, I'm on my way to heaven now. I got Jesus hand in my hand. I got trouble behind me, but Jesus is in front of me. And just like Paul, I'll keep on pressing toward the mark. Is there anybody here? It's been a long time. I'm so glad today. I never will forget when my grandmother led me down by that creek and they dipped me down in the water. I was but 8 years old and I didn't really understand. But one day when I was 44 years old, I was just walking along by myself. I heard the Father say, boy, now is the time. You'll come right now and you'll preach my word. And let me tell you what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to save you. I'm going to save your family. And I'm glad today that I came like I was. I'm so glad that my God didn't give up on me, but he stayed there through it all. Men and women have left me alone. Friends have turned their backs. Loved ones don't want to have nothing to do with me. But my God never left me. My God never forsook me. Is there anybody that said, thank you, God. You never left me. I'm praying. Turn them back on me. My family didn't want to do what I needed to do. But my God looked down and saw me. He said, look, I can use this boy. And he picked me up. And he washed me clean. He told me to come to Waco and tell everybody it's time now for a brand new start. I'm on my way. I got to quit, but I want you to know I'm on my way. Since I started this journey, I'm on my way now. Is there anybody in the room that's on their way? If you're on your way, you ought to stand on your feet, lift your hands to heaven, and say, God, I'm glad you lead on my home. But you stay with me through the heartache, through the foolishness, through the pain. You still there. And every time I get in trouble, I can call that same Jesus. Anybody here ever call his name? When you call him out, come in a hurry. And right where you are, you lay your hands on me. Is there anybody here that ever had the hand of my God laid on him? Won't he make you strong where you were weak? Won't he make peace and hide all confusion? I'm glad about it. As the preacher told me one day, said, boy, I don't care how you preach. You haven't preached until you preach the cross. Now, if y'all don't mind just a minute, I feel like I want to preach the cross. Y'all know what cross I'm talking about? That old wooden cross. They laid it down on the ground. Put my Savior on that cross. They put nails in his hands and put nails in his feet. But they didn't know what they were doing. Because had they known what I know, they'd have left that cross laying on the ground. When you hear him say, if I be lifted up from this earth, I'll draw all men unto me. I'm not worried about where they come from. When I begin to draw, I'm going to draw them from Waco. I'm going to draw them from Massey. I'm going to draw them from Houston. I'm going to draw them from Dallas. I'm going to draw them from Asia. I'm going to draw them from Cuba. I'm going to draw all men unto me. Can you see him now? That stood my Savior up on that cross. There's an old centurion. Stuck my Savior in the sand. And you see that blood and the water running out. And aren't you glad that my God shed blood? Because the questions and the answers still remain the same. What can wash away my sins? What can make me whole again? Somebody ought to help me say nothing but the blood. Oh, precious, give that flow. Makes me white as snow. No other fountain I know. Took my Jesus down from the cross. Can't you see him taking him down? Went and put him in a borrowed tomb. Why is it borrowed? Because he didn't need it for long. He just wanted to borrow it for the weekend. Now can't you see him laying in that grave? All night Friday. In my mind, I can see the devil having himself a party. Saying, old man came. What you gonna do now? Jesus is dead, and all hope is gone. All day Saturday, he's still having a party. Oh, humans, what are you gonna do now? Jesus is dead, and all hope is gone. All night Saturday, he's still having a party. Saying, old man Cain, what are you gonna do now? Jesus is dead, and all hope is gone. But then early, somebody help me say early, Sunday morning, my Savior got up out the grave. He said, all power, not some power, all power. He got so much power that he can save old baby. He got so much power, so a heart attack can't kill me. whatever the problem is today. You can come. I remember when Jesus, the disciples went aboard, and the water became tempestuous, and there was a storm in the water. Yeah. And they looked and they saw Jesus coming to them on the water. Peter said, Lord, if it's really you, bid me come to you on the water. Jesus spoke one word, come. I want you to know today, if there's something that you need from God, come. There's healing at Jesus. There's peace. There's everything that you need. So whatever you need from the Lord, come. May God bless you.
Come on, give God a hand praise. You heard the invitation.
So good to me.
Yes.
Lord, I don't know what I'll do if I had wings. Like a morning dove. Y'all know what I do. I fly away. Yeah, yes, I would, y'all. Get ready. Lord, you brought me. Yeah, you brought me from a mighty long ways. Oh, you've done so much for me, Jesus. And if you leave me, I don't know what I would do. But if I had wings, like a morning dove, I don't know what I do. I fly away. Yeah, yes, I would, y'all. Get ready. Don't it get lonely sometimes?
Come on, stand to your feet.
I fly away. Yeah, yes, I would, y'all. Get ready. And ooh, y'all, I fly away.
Listen, just look at somebody right now. Just go to somebody right now and say there's a new beginning in your life. Go and speak to somebody's life right now and say there's a new beginning. Yeah, look at somebody and just touch them and say there's a new beginning in your life right now. Yeah, just look at somebody, shake somebody. You heard the word that said there's a new beginning. Look at some, there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning in your life right now. Just ask them, are they ready to fly away with the Lord? Go touch somebody and say there's a new beginning. You heard the word? There's a new beginning. When you're hungry, say, are you ready to fly high in Jesus? Look at them and say, are you ready to fly high in Jesus? Listen, they look at you like they don't see you, just walk on by them. Walk on by them. Let them sit there, just walk on by them. Make sure you tell them, there's a new beginning in your life. Begin to speak over their life. Tell them there's a new beginning. Say, we're going to fly high in Jesus. Make sure they open their mouth and say, there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning. Let them know we're going to fly high in Jesus.
I want to see Jesus. Oh, yeah. Woo! Don't you want to see?
Tell them there's a new beginning. me a moment. Just say there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning. Yes. Somebody just get on the wings of the Lord. Wings of the Lord and just fly high in him right now. Just get on the wings of the Lord and fly high right now. Just get on the wings of the Lord and fly high. Yes. Come on, give God a hand praise for that mighty word. How do you know and believe there's a new beginning in your life right now? Yes, if you believe that there's a new beginning in your life, just give God a little praise right now. Yes. Elder Hubbard, we thank you. You are a blessing every time you come here. You are a blessing every time you come here. I thank God for that testimony, the new testimony. Look at someone and say, don't steal God's glory. You may be seated. Yeah, look at someone, don't steal God's glory. Yeah, we thank God for that mighty word. He told me about this word when we was on the phone. And I'm telling you right now, that's a word right there. Don't steal his praise. Don't steal his glory. Look at somebody, don't be a thief.
Don't be a thief.
My God, we thank God for that word. Amen. Well, I'm just kind of, somebody say Pastor Stallin a little bit. Amen. Amen. We at this, you got anything you want to say? We got some remarks. Or you go and do the remarks so I can get my preachers or get the pastors up here.
First, we want to thank everyone who came out this afternoon.